But, you know, we're still going to stay on the topic of weather. And we're staying on top of the cleanup efforts as well on Atlantic Beach on Long Island after an EF1 tornado hit the area on Thursday.
While one beach club is still closed this morning because of that damage, others are open. Kristie Keleshian joins us live from Nassau County with more details. Kristie.
Ladies, that's right. We drove through Silver Point Beach Club, and that one is open. They opened at 8 this morning. Saw a few people coming in, but now we're here at Sun and Surf, which sustained a lot more damage. It's been a day of cleanup out here, even repairing a roof nearby. And we also see a damaged car right outside of the banquet hall next to us. But that building, thankfully, was spared. And within the past day or so, we've been hearing from a lot of people who say, thankfully, things did not end up much worse. Though here at Sun and Surf, again, they did sustain a lot of that damage, and its owners say they lost a third of their 115 cabanas. And we saw some of that debris earlier this morning near one of its courts, and trucks also have gone by to clean up bigger pieces left behind. And the club reports that there were 100 people having dinner at this banquet hall I mentioned next to us at the time of the tornado, and that there were miraculously no severe injuries or deaths. And we're hearing from a volunteer here that it might have been an employee who sustained minor injuries and that they didn't even need to be treated. And thankfully also no damage to that building here or the club's offices next door. But they seem to be doing some roof repairs on another building nearby. And the tornado only lasted 3 minutes, and the National Weather Service reports it was 100 yards wide and 0.36 miles long, producing winds of nearly 100 miles per hour. And here's what those who witnessed it had to say.
As if there was the hand of God picked it up and threw it at us. And it smashed many of these tables and chairs, ripped down all our lighting, tore off the canopy.
And again, Silver Point sustained a very minor, it says little to no damage there. We drove through it to get here. But here at Sun and Surf, we don't have any sort of insight as to when exactly it will open. They say that there's only a couple weeks left of the season. They close in on Labor Day, so they're just not sure when that will be taking place. But again, lots of activity here, and I guess they're hoping to open up within the couple of days. That's what we're hearing from the volunteer. And also, we're seeing some people at the shore nearby, hoping to hear from them and see what they have to say about things reopening. So a little bit of activity among the patrons here. So we're live here on Long Island. Kristie Keleshian, CBS News, New York.
All right. Thank you, Kristie.